He is ready for a makeover. While keeping his hair on the longer side, his new, easy-to-handle style needs to maintain a casual feeling. The planar lengths throughout most of the back and sides of this style are broken up with a lot of channel-like texturizing. The solid nape perimeter is sculpted with a notching technique. While the lower crown is graduated in length, the upper crown is uniformly layered. The front interior features increased layered length. Slide cutting throughout the fringe area creates irregular length, while the entire interior is texturized in the same manner as the exterior. Section the center part and distribute the hair naturally. Begin in the nape, holding the hair against the skin, and notch with the shears to create a slightly convex perimeter line. Work from the center toward one side, then repeat on the opposite side. To refine the sideburn area, clip the longer hair out of the way and use the shears against the skin together with a freehand sculpting technique. Be sure to accommodate for hair density irregularities in this area. Section into quadrants and subsection horizontally at the lower crest. Release a vertical parting in the center nape and project straight out. Position your fingers vertically and sculpt parallel. Continue to take vertical partings and work with a mobile guide until you reach the tendon area behind the ear on one side. Using the hair at the tendon area as a stationary guide, converge the hair behind the ear toward the back and sculpt in the same manner. Repeat the same technique on the opposite side. Distribute the hair in the nape naturally, pick up random strands with your fingers, and slide cut along the surface of the hair to remove bulk and add more dimension. To control the amount of weight removed, open and close the shears slightly while slide cutting. Release the back crest area and sculpt this section with the same technique, using the length from the nape area as a visual guide. Slide cut throughout the mid-strand and ends of this section, just like you did in the nape. Observe the expansion of the hair due to its natural texture to remove enough bulk and add mobility. Release the crown area and take a vertical parting in the center back. Project the hair straight out and position your fingers vertically using the crest length as a guide. Sculpt parallel to your fingers and use a mobile design line as you work toward one side. Shift the last parting of the ear slightly toward the back to maintain extra weight and length in this area. Then, repeat on the opposite side. Move to the sides and section horizontally at the recession corner. Release a vertical parting above the ear, project straight out, and sculpt vertically, creating a stationary design line. Aim for the length of this design line to fall to the middle of the ear. Take vertical partings behind the ear, converge the length forward, and sculpt parallel to the stationary design line. Continue to sculpt subsequent partings until lengths no longer reach the design line. Next, take vertical partings in front of the ear and converge the lengths back to the stationary design line as you sculpt. Then move to the opposite side and sculpt in the same manner. Section the front interior with a center part and project the hair at a high angle. Using the length from the top of the side sections as a design line, position your fingers parallel and sculpt to remove the lengths that extend over the guide. Take a horizontal parting at the apex and project the hair straight up. Position your fingers horizontally and sculpt parallel, creating slightly shorter layered lengths. Using these apex lengths as a guide, take pivotal partings in the crown and position your fingers parallel to the curve of the head. Sculpt parallel to your fingers, creating uniform layers for more volume and lift. In the front interior, take a parting along the center, project the hair straight up, and position your fingers for a length increase toward the front. Sculpt parallel to your fingers and converge the remaining interior length from either side to the center parting as you continue to sculpt. Release a thick horizontal parting in the fringe area. Pick up random strands of hair and slide cut with the shears from the mid-strand through to the ends. Along the strand, vary where you begin the slide cutting strokes and continue to texturize in this manner until enough transparency has been achieved. Distribute the interior naturally and slide cut selected strands along the crest area, removing bulk and adding dimensions. The arch shows 4 triangular sections in the interior. In the bottom third of each section, horizontal slices are placed about 1/2 inch apart, and a dark brown color is applied to the slices, while a light brown copper shade is applied to the slices in the middle third of the triangular sections. At the narrow point of each triangle, a dark ash blonde is applied to random strands of hair. Place a thermal sheet underneath each slice and apply a level 3 natural permanent color with 20 volume developer to the bottom 2 slices of the triangle from the base to the end. Then, apply a level 5 copper gold permanent color with 30 volume developer to the next 2 rows of slices in the same manner. As you work, cover each slice with a second thermal sheet. Finally, use the color brush to paint a level 8 ash permanent color with 40 volume developer onto random strands at the top of each triangle. Use this pattern to apply color to each triangle section.